Bye. I'm done. I can't see. Need to go.
Welcome everyone to the social van. Feeling Kyle sick of the bullshit. So here they are, reppin' C+, ready to turn every podcast to dust. So sit down and shut the fuck up, cause when in doubt, fuck your couch. Welcome everybody to the social vent. Yeah!
You sound so sexy that the sexy and all the sexies can't be sexy enough as Big Daddy.
In other words, can't touch this. That's right.
No.
That's right.
No. Can't touch this. No. No. What up, y'all? KME the Sexy Ninja.
Big Daddy coming at you. How y'all doing today?
The Social Vent Podcast, and I have I'm bringing something to the table, to the head of the table. Got me thinking, because if you have not listened to the current episode of Big Daddy Forever the Why podcast, it's a good one. It's good. It'll fill you up with all the goodness of good. Creating your own destiny. Your goal of being a multi-millionaire by the end of the year.
5 years.
5 years. That's what. Oh, end of the year.
Oh shit! I wish.
I'm about pushing that goal. I'm like, the end of this year, you could be a multi.
Yeah, but end of this year to do the shit.
I was thinking about that goal, and what you said about people being like, "Oh, you just want money, man." Of course, money makes the world go round.
Unfortunately, yes, it does. Right now, yes, it does.
Yeah, and
sad to say, but it does.
I listened to your podcast, and then I sat here, then I watched some wrestling like I normally do, and then I put on a movie, and it was Scarface. And I fucking love that movie. That movie is all about the American dream itself. not the fact that he went about it the way he should have gone about it, but it was about him coming off the boats, taking over the drugs and all that. Like, and I love that scene. He found his dream. Yeah, but he made that deal when he's like, I got 2 words. I got 2 things in this world: my word and my balls, and I break them for no one. And I like what Homeboy says is like, don't fuck me, Tony. Don't fuck me. And I was like, figuratively or literally? Like, what do you want to do here? So, but yeah, that's what I was thinking of when I heard your podcast, The Why.
I think about it all the time. What's my why? And the why changes. It does. It changes all the time for many people. My why used to be my son, Anthony. But, our kids grow up. They go on, they move on to different things. And depending on where you're at, your circumstances, you get to have excuses or you can just do the damn thing. Me, I had excuses. There's a lot of reasons why I didn't do it, mostly because out of fear. So after he's out the house, doing his thing, living the way he's living, I had to find a new why. And for a long time, I couldn't find it. I searched and searched and searched, questioned, get my head around it, until finally I decided, okay, stop. Write the shit on paper. What would make you not be happy, but find that genuine joy? So I started writing. 5 pages later, I'm like, okay, damn, that's a lot of whys. That's a lot of reasons to do what I'm doing. And a lot of people start by saying, okay, what they want. I went in reverse. I went what I don't want in my life. And that works so much damn better. And when you work from that perspective, I think the thing I found out was if you don't have a love of your immediate surroundings and realize that, you know what, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to fuck up. You every that you're not supposed to life supposedly depends on how you roll. Like there's a lot of people who believe in the Bible and religion, stuff like that, and God. They always say, you know, they do the old fashioned guilt trip. Well, you know, the Bible says and God says, no, sorry. He for those like I used to believe in all that, but I realized if I don't listen to this first, right here, if I don't listen to this, none of it. You can go on and say, well, yeah, you know, well, my religion, my God, my beliefs. What do you believe deep down? What is really your to go on? Do you not want to be broke anymore? Which is why a lot of people do. They that's why they want to become rich. Then for me, I do. I want to take care of my family, and I want to show everyone who I call family. This is how I did it. This is how I did. This is the steps I took to get this way. Yours will vary, but if you follow a blueprint of your own design, own making, guess what? You can fucking do it. It's just that simple.
That's all it's about. It's like you creating your own path in life, you know. Like with this podcasting, like I don't understand where we would be if we didn't have it. And you know, you got your journey with your podcast. I got my journey with my podcast, and you know, I got so many ideas that I want to get out there, and it's just about executing them and doing it. Because I realized when I recorded the New World podcast this morning, it's season 4, episode 106. I have recorded 106 NWP podcasts since beginning. And the first one that started it all was Hell in a Cell. Like that and I'm looking at that, I'm like, oh shit. Then I'm
remember that.
Yeah, then I'm like on episode 60 or 75 or 64, something like that, with the Sexy Ninja Cast and stuff like that. And not holding myself down like I used to, because remember I was like, oh, the Sexy Ninja Cast, that's every Sunday. Then it came to a point to where I'm like, I have something to say. There's something on my mind. There's something I just read. There's something I just did. You know, I want to get it out there. And that's what the point of the Sexy Ninja Cast is. Usually it's a fucking rant for like 15 minutes, but then I get all like my favorite ones is when I go on a subject and then I go from point A all the way to like Z, then X, Y, then A, B, then over here and over here and over that. Then I stop myself. I'm like, what the fuck was I talking about?
That sounds like me. And but Big Daddy Goes Deep. I was all over the place, man. Now, if there's something I just specifically want to talk about, boom, right there. I've gotten a lot better.
Well, you know, it's all about having like a point of execution. That's why I brought this to the table of your the Y podcast, because I was breaking it down and how you said there's some people that you got to roll with and people you got to have in your crew and people that you need to understand that's going to join you on this journey and who's going to guide, you know, not you're going to be you're guiding. You don't have somebody holding your hand. You know, you're like, okay, hey, y'all want to join me? Fucking join me. That's it. That's all, you know. And I feel that's what I got from that podcast was after listening to it. And I love that the fact that you don't have an intro, it just gets right to it. And right when you can hear in the background, you can hear the car moving, you know, it is drive time is what you've called it.
Mm-hmm. And that just came real naturally. I've noticed that too, that my intro is you hear the and then you talk and then you know it's on. This particular episode, I've just been building and building and building. And I have to say that after listening to Eric Thomas, he's a guy who I've been listening for the last couple of years. His podcast and his inspirationals, he's the one who sounds like he's yelling, but he's just inspired. You have to get up every damn day. You got to do this. You got to, you know, him, that one. So after listening to him and just sit back, just literally listening to him and just figuring out, you know, who I want to be surrounded by. Is there people who, you know, that have the same goals, that they want to move forward, and they want to do the right thing, not only by their families but by themselves? Or do I start cutting everybody who doesn't fit into what, you know, what I want to do as a group? And we've been doing it, man. We've been doing it. We've had skips, jumps, all that stuff. But for the most part, I really feel like right now, the way C Plus Studios is, we're like focused. We know what we want. We know exactly how to get there. Because we just gotta start executing. And we have been. Do I feel we can go a little harder? We're going hard now. We just need exactly how this journey is going to continue.
Oh yeah, well, you know that
Hi, Miss Officer.
I've been cutting people out of my
I don't know
life
why
for a
I
long
parked here.
time now. Like, the only people I like being around is you, of course, Doug, Cal when he can, and Colin, and that's about it.
Right.
You know, I remember there was like a bunch of people that were in my life at one point, especially in the Harkins days. You know, it's like these kids today. They just don't understand. Like, oh, this is my friend. No, that's my friend. No, that's my friend. But it's just like, at the end of the day, you're gonna find out who's really your friend. Like down,
yes,
down the ride. Like, you know, that's what it comes down to. And like Doug's here right now. We're about to go get some lunch after this. But
nice.
And he waved, but I'm in the Falcon, so you can't. Yeah.
Here's the Millennium Falcon. You are the Falcon. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, but that's what it breaks down to, and like that's why I like my Mondays. So me and Doug can finally hang out because every Monday something happens, something comes up, something, you know. But it's just finding your family. You know, not trying to be Vin Diesel. Family, quarter mile time.
Just like that. No, but it's true though. You find your family, you find the people who want to work with you, you find the people who you want to work with, you want to be around, build with, and most of all, you just have fun. And there's so many people who they just get in their head about it instead of just doing the damn thing.
Oh, I did that last year. Oh, not last year, the year before all this, you know, when we stopped the final vent because I was getting like, it was just becoming too much. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like one of those things where I was getting stressed. I was getting this and that. Now it's like I can just podcast and have fun with it. Like this morning, I was watching Rampage, screaming like, "Oh shit!" I think my neighbor was like, "Kids fucking dying down there or something." Like hooping and hollering, you know, throwing my chair.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah. So, but you know, that's why I wanted to like jump on here and talk about creating your destiny, creating, you know, your world within itself. And I think I just want to say you're just doing a really fucking good job, especially with the Big Daddies Forevers.
Thank you. You're kicking ass too. If I was a pig,
it's not all about me, even though I like it being all about me.
Oh, I know that. I'm not disagreeing with you. Shit, you love it when it's all about you.
Oh, I do.
if you honestly though, I really feel right now, if you told me pick one podcast for you that you're really killing it on, it's the NWP.
Oh yeah.
Because you get into it. You do your research, you got your notes, you're animated, but you're at the same time, you're really cool about it. You know, you, like I said, you get into it, but at the same time, yeah, at the end of the day, folks, it's just wrestling, it's fun, it's this, it's that, and then you wind right back up.
Now,
and then go at it again.
I gotta say, the most animated I got was Raw 30. The Raw 30 review. Like Raw 30, Raw's 30, whatever. I think that was the one review that I just fucking went balls to the wall. I was like, fuck this and fuck that. What, like, this is, you know. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, go build your destiny. Go build your destiny. But on that note, while you're eating, while I'm eating, we'll keep this nice and short. I like I said, the main reason for this week's podcast, I just want to give so much love to Big Daddy because he's killing it. He's finding his own voice within the Big Daddy Forever, and you should check out his poetry as well. Shit, I was like, God damn it.
Sort of. You kind of froze.
Sort of, kind of froze. Yeah, my move, like.
Did you freeze again?
I think I froze again. But can you hear me? Let's see, 18.
You did. I can hear you.
You can hear me now? All right.
I can hear you now.
Okay. Well, on that note,
I can hear you now.
Internet.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Well, but yeah. So, but like and subscribe. Share it with your grandma. Share it with your grandpa. Share it with the bum down at Walmart,
which is like right here across the way.
Right across the way. I am KB, the Sexy Ninja.
This is Big Daddy.
This is the Social Vent Podcast, and go create your universe and build yourself up.
Do you and be you.
And when in doubt,
fuck yo couch.
Twice over.